So, why is know thyself so important? I look at this phrase, know thyself, as probably the most important thing that an individual can do in order to contribute to a truly healthy and loving and compassionate society. To build conscious community and conscious societies, we have to really know the truth of our own being, each individual to know the truth of their full dimensionality, of who they really are, the human spiritual being, to know the spiritual nature that is present having a human experience. Know thyself. And why is that so important? Everything you do, everything you perceive, everything you experience is predicated on your sense of I. I is at the center of everything for you, for all of us. I like that. I don't like that. I believe that. I don't believe that. I want that. I don't want that. I resist that. I move toward that. I love that. I don't love that. I mean, really take a moment. Feel into that. Wow, yeah, every single thing. My entire world is filtered through a sense of I. Everything. I just take in the world and I filter it through my sense of I. How do I receive that? How do I think about that? How do I feel about that? How do I respond to that? I is at the center of everything. Your sense of I. Now, if we take a look at recognizing that there is an egoic I and a divine I. The divine I is the absolute essential truth of your being. The pure, unadulterated, clean, innocent essence of loving awareness. The higher consciousness. The true self that transcends this temporary body, mind, ego experience. The true I. The I am. The oneness. The shared experience, the shared truth of being is the true I, the singular I that we all ultimately are. My I, your I, his I, her I, that I, everything that describes itself, that speaks about itself, that has an experience of self, says I am this, I am that. Before the this and the that, the I am is the shared experience. So there's that I. And then there is the egoic I, who I think I am, who you think you are, based on what you've been taught, based on what your own young, immature mind made up about life and made up about yourself. I, the egoic I, is a construct of the mind. A densely layered storyline, narrative, that creates a sense of identity. It's made up of what we call our conditioning, our programming, our traumas, our wounding, our story. We have constructed a story of self based on experiences happening, and then our young, immature mind trying to make sense of them and coming up with stories about, oh, I must not be worthy of love. Oh, I see in order to be loved, you have to perform at a certain level. And if you perform anywhere lower than that level, often of perfection, then I'm not really lovable. Where did I learn that? Dad taught it to me. Mom taught it to me. School taught it to me. Media taught it to me. Social media taught it to me. Advertising taught it to me. Consumerism taught it to me. So we learned to create a sense of self that is a false self. It is an egoic identity that is masking or veiling the truth of our being, the divine nature of our being. So know thyself is to know who you really are, because otherwise you're taking in the entire experience of your life and filtering it through the perspective of an ego identity that isn't real, that is a construct of mind, that is a construct of what you have been taught and what you have come to believe. So why is it important? Why is know thyself the most important foundational topic, if you will, of study, of introspection, of contemplation? Because if you don't know who you truly are and abide that and are rested in and as that truth, if not, then you are filtering your entire world through a false identity. And you are receiving false information. Information about how you should feel, think, act, respond, react. Based not on who you truly are, but based on a construct of self. A mind-generated construct of beliefs and thoughts and wounding and conditioning and programming. And therefore not living life authentically as who you really are, but living life in a reactionary back and forth based on your conditioning. So know thyself. Know thyself. There is no more important and life-transforming course of exploration and contemplation and study than know thyself. All right, blessings, my friend.